Welcome back. All right, Karnataka's leadership change. The leadership battle inside Karnataka's ruling Congress has burst open once more, this time landing straight at the doorstep of the party high command in Delhi. For the first time, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has publicly admitted the question of leadership change. He says, yes, it is actively being discussed at the top level in Delhi, in a way suggesting that there could be a change, but he's willing to do as the High Command says. His comment only, of course, confirms what's been spoken for months, that there's some simmering tension within the leadership in Karnataka. Doesn't seem like it's a secret anymore. You have lots of MLAs from Karnataka going to Delhi, meeting with the High Command themselves, either pitching for themselves for the top post or siding with either D.K. Shivakumar or Siddaramaiah. I'm going to take you through what Siddaramaiah said in a tone change of sorts.
ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ತಾವು ಹೇಳೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪುನಃ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡು ನಾನು 4-5 ತಿಂಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ರೀಸಫಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಈಗ 5 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ 2.5 ವರ್ಷ ತುಂಬಲಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ನವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದರಂತೆ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ. ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ನವರು ಏನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದರಂತೆ ನಡೀತಾರೆ.
All right, that remark has triggered a political chain of reactions. We saw today 6 MLAs of the Congress arrived in Delhi. It was led by Madur MLA Kadlur Uday, and they demanded to meet with the central leadership. And those are the images they're coming in. This comes right after 9 MLAs made a similar visit last week. So, seems like D.K. Shivakumar is trying to flex by getting support of these MLAs on board, in a way putting pressure on the High Command to say that I have the numbers, I have MLAs backing me and I should rightly be given the chair. But the plot only now thickens. You also have Home Minister G. Parameshwara, who is in the running. He is a senior Dalit leader, openly declared that he too is in the race for being the Chief Minister of Karnataka. And the party should notice his hard work and commitment and loyalty to the party. He said it on multiple occasions. The battle, of course, no longer remains between Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar. It seems like there are multiple other axes here, including that of Parameshwara. Sensing the churn, JDS and BJP launching scathing attacks on the Congress party, especially on Mallikarjun Kharge, calling him helpless man. In fact, JDS particularly saying the party president is just Karnataka in charge, calling him a rubber stamp, basically saying he can't do anything. Look at the power tussle that's happening, and so far Kharge has not been able to douse that tension. Well, this comes quite a dramatic for the last few days, D.K. Shivakumar is trying to get all support possible. And one image that we saw right outside his house was a bunch of sadhus who were present at his home to bless him. Those are the images that came in from his home where Naga Sadhus showed up and blessed him. And one of them even said he's very sure D.K. Shivakumar will become the Chief Minister, and that he specifically prayed for that. D.K. Shivakumar is quite a religious man. He goes temple hopping. He prays quite a bit. So he seems like he's taking a lot of divine intervention to get the top post. Well, meanwhile, D.K. Shivakumar also, as much as he's trying to get support from the party leadership, he's also gone to Parappana Agrahara jail to meet jailed Congress MLAs there, Vinay Kulkarni and Virendra Pappi. He's met them in jail to get their support as well, which is seen as quite a statement that DK is giving to try and bring his flock together. Sources say D.K. Shivakumar is meeting MLAs across Karnataka, is right now confident with his numbers. He has quite a sizable number of MLAs who are supporting him, is what we hear. The stakes are high. The Chief Minister's chair, of course, is the most sought after in Karnataka. But what happens to governance? You have the BJP, the opposition there, firing guns at the Congress, saying they've forgotten all real work in the state. But power is actually the most important for them at this point. Let's hear it. B.Y. Vijendra, the BJP president in Karnataka, who spoke.
It's a big joke. He can't take any decision. That clearly shows his helplessness. Being a AICC president, it clearly shows the amount of power he enjoys sitting in Delhi. So the fact remains, nobody wants to resolve the issue. Everybody wants this infighting to be continued. But Bharatiya Janata Party, the only question we are asking, when the farmers across the state, they are really in a distress. Sugarcane growers are demanding the compensation. Maize growers, they are demanding compensation. And recent heavy floods, farmers are demanding the compensation for the crop loss. But nothing has been addressed by Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Because of the natak and tamasha that is going on in Karnataka, the people, common man and farmers, they are getting upset with the ruling Congress government.
All right, let's quickly bring in Satya Prakash, a spokesperson of the KPCC, joining us, Ashok K.M. Gowda, spokesperson of the BJP from Karnataka, and also Vijay Grover, senior journalist. Let me start with our senior journalist who's observed the power tussle in Karnataka for a while now. Mr. Vijay Grover, why don't you jump in on this? Is D.K. Shivakumar becoming the Chief Minister in the next few weeks? A clear-cut question to you.
Well, see, as far as D.K. Shivakumar is concerned, there's no doubt that he's a very hardworking man and has worked for the party in the way the party would have expected him to do. But the fact of the matter remains is that, D.K. Shivakumar today does not have the caste balance with him, and that is something that is a big concern. Now, clearly, this would be something that we would look at as to why and where he stands as far as the race for the chief ministership is concerned. And I don't think so that, even the flexing that he's doing or his supporters, the way they are trying to show the numbers, I do not think that Rahul Gandhi or the Congress High Command would send that kind of a message to the people that, taking away an OBC leader and then putting a forward caste leader, that would certainly be the wrong signal, because if you see the politics of Rahul Gandhi in the last 2 years, especially from 2024, it's been very clearly about the backward class, the Dalits and the minorities. And this would be something where you deprive an OBC leader like Siddaramaiah, who's done great work on the guarantee schemes. And that's something that, people do credit him for, the fact that despite the financial stress that Karnataka has, he has ensured that, the schemes have not been affected and, not like many other states.
But Mr. Grover, we hear so long, ever since the Karnataka elections happened in 2023, that DK would take over as CM after 2.5 years. This is a word given to him by the Congress High Command. Won't the Congress be going back on it if at all they deny DK the post? And importantly, it was under, of course, Siddaramaiah, no doubt, he's a Ahinda leader, he's a face in Karnataka for the Congress. But D.K. Shivakumar was quite aggressive, equally responsible for bringing the party to power. And that was almost a word, an informal word that was given. So it seems like the Congress is clearly in a fix, because if they had not given the word, I highly doubt this kind of, factionism would have been entertained.
Well, see, very clearly, Nabila, this is one thing that we need to understand. That, yes, there was an informal agreement, which, came out, did not come as an official thing. But the fact is, I mean, if you look at the political stance that the party has today, this is something where there's no way that a forward caste leader can replace a backward class leader. And especially at this juncture, when the track record, if Siddaramaiah had a bad track record and, had opposition gunning for him for no reason, then it would have been a different thing. But as I told you, the guarantees are what is caught on to the people. And that's where we need to, see that, his strength is that. Now, internally, what the Congress does, and given the fact that the kind of, bashing that the Congress got in Bihar, it would not be prudent for the High Command to send a wrong signal to the backwards and the Dalits. And clearly, this would be something where it goes in Siddaramaiah's advantage, that even though D.K. Shivakumar would love to become the chief minister, he certainly does not have the kind of, right timing for it that he can become on this, because there are many other names being floated. even
Yeah,
as
no,
you said,
that is
Parameshwar,
that.
I
Well,
would even.
now when there's a chance, everybody is trying to stake claim and get their portion of the pie. But if anything, D.K. Shivakumar is surely in the running. But whether it's now or the next term, we've got to wait and watch. I think that part is clear. But Satya Prakash, the question is that Congress is not even admitting that there is a power tussle. I know no party will admit it, but tell us, why don't you give us some internal scoop? Is there going to be a CM change? Why are so many MLAs coming to Delhi? It's keeping us in Delhi busy, but I'm asking you, why are so many MLAs coming to Delhi? And a ministerial position, I've never seen MLAs coming to Delhi, meeting with the High Command in Delhi for a minister's post. Maybe a couple of them, one or two of them may have that, equation with the High Command, some of them in the High Command, but not all MLAs. MLAs do not have that kind of an open, entry into the High Command office like that, saying, I demand a minister's position. So this seems like factionalism. DK camp going collectively to Delhi, Siddaramaiah camp going collectively to Delhi. It's clear about why they are here.
Nabila, you are from South.
Which
There
is
is a
why I'm so
popular saying.
passionate. Which is why I'm speaking so much.
Listen to me. There is a popular saying. Begani shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. This is the problem. शादी किसी का है अब्दुल्ला दीवाना बन गया the opposition Abdullah बन गया media Abdullah बन गया all have become Abdullahs in someone else's shadi. The shadi is of the Congress. Who will become the bridegroom is a decision to be taken by the MLAs.
So
the party high
basically,
command.
Satya Prakash, you are saying Siddaramaiah will complete 5 years.
See, I never said that.
Yeah.
Please don't put words into
You
my
just
mouth.
said that we are Abdullah Diwana, Begani ki shadi mein. So if we are contemplating needlessly, why don't you confirm to us, is Siddaramaiah going to continue?
I'm only saying the shadi belongs to Congress. When the shadi belongs to Congress, why
I'm
should
sorry,
Abdullah
sir. You are in power.
Abdullah
You are in
Diwana.
power. You are in power, and we are media. We have all the right to ask you questions. Governance is taking a back seat. Farmers are struggling.
Don't worry.
There are a
Don't
lot
worry
of
about
state
governments.
issues.
For the last 2.5 years, lot of Abdullahs have become Diwana. But the government is on. Even after 2.5 years also, this government will be on. Don't worry. What we are saying is, Mr. Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar are undisputed leaders of the Congress party. They are two eyes of the Congress party. Both have worked hard to bring power to the Congress government and trash BJP with 135 plus 3 independents. Have promised support to the Congress. 2 or 3 BJP MLAs also are with us. What I am trying to say is, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar has all the right to become the chief minister for the sheer hard work he has put for the last 5.5 years. As and when the chair is vacant, as simple as that. That is exactly what our High Command also is telling. As and when both of you are two eyes of the party, at the right time we will take a decision. Right now the CM's chair is not
Are you
vacant.
also then confirming to us? Are you also then confirming to us that people like Parameshwara, Satish Jarkioli have no chance here?
No. Congress has a
You just
problem
said
of plenty. I'll tell you. Let me explain. You asked a question. Let me explain. There are at least half a dozen leaders who are eligible to become CM. But the point is, for 2023 elections, we went under the leadership of Mr. Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar. So, as and when there is a vacancy, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar will become the natural choice for the post of CM. Is all I'm saying. But we have many more leaders who have all the capacity to become the chief minister, like Mr. Parameshwara, Mr. Satish Jarkioli, and many more. There are MLAs who are 5-time MLAs, 7-time MLAs who are sitting outside the cabinet.
Why are your leaders in Delhi?
Leaders are in Delhi because there is a cabinet expansion. Everyone wants to meet the high command to tell that politics is art of possibilities. Every MLA can aspire to become a minister. You see Bihar, a guy who is not even an MLA has become minister in Nitish Kumar's government. So there are many MLAs who wants to become 3-time MLA, 4 times MLA, 2 times MLA. They are going to Delhi, and there is no gag order as such that Congress MLA should not visit Delhi. They will visit to put their, to the high command that, we have done enough work for the party. Please give us a chance. Karnataka is
Why is Karnataka's Home Minister Parameshwara, why is Parameshwara, who is a Home Minister of the state, a responsible man, throwing his hat in the ring? Why is he talking to the media saying, I'm also an aspirant for CM's place? Why is he saying that?
I have told that more than half a dozen people are there who
No,
aspire
but
to
why
become
are
the
they
chief
talking
minister.
about it if this has nothing to do with the Chief Minister's chair? If meetings in
I mean,
Delhi
listen,
is all to do with a cabinet berth, why are leaders
listen.
like Parameshwara asking for a CM post?
See, politics is art of possibilities. Every leader will have his aspiration. Every MLA will have an aspiration to one day become the CM. So there is nothing wrong in aspiring to
No,
become
there's
a
nothing
CM.
wrong, but speaking out of turn, if there is really no discussion, then why is Parameshwara saying, I also want to be CM?
See, has any of us, Mr. Kargeji, our ACC president or ACC in charge, General Secretary, Mr. Randeep Singh Surjewala said so? No. What I'm saying is, as and when there is a vacancy,
Okay. Okay, we
everyone
got
can
your point.
aspire,
Ashok
everyone
K.M.
has the right
Gowda,
to do
spokesperson of the BJP.
it.
Why is there so much objection to all the power tussle that's happening in the Congress? What in the state is not getting the right attention and it's due from the current government?
See, first thing is our Satya Prakash ji was saying, Shadi mein Abdullah Diwana. I want to understand who is the groom and who is the bride. So let Satya Prakash ji answer who is the bride and who is the groom. Point number one. Point number two. As
Why
you
should
rightly
Abdullah
said,
also know
Jamina,
who is the
what is
groom and the
happening in
bride?
Karnataka is
Abdullah
at
should
the
not
cost
know.
of power tussle between the chief minister and DCM. There is a financial discussions which are pending, and absolutely the fine amount is not getting released to the department. The released amounts in average to all the departments and all the ministries stands less than 22%.
So we seem to have an issue with your connection, Ashok. Quickly, Vijay Grover, on a final note, as I'm short on time here, what's your sense? What's your hunch here? Cabinet expansion, how soon is that going to happen?
Well, see, as far as the cabinet extension is concerned, I don't see it happening before Sankranti, and that's something where, because you have the assembly session coming now, and after that is the auspicious period. So certainly that would not be happening before January. Now, but clearly, as I said earlier also, Nabila, the fact is D.K. Shivakumar becoming the chief minister is a very remote chance, given the fact that the numbers are not in his favor. And that is something that's a big concern. I won't be surprised if Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is para-dropped over here and asked to take charge of the state. That could be something that could be remarkable for the fact that the messaging that Rahul Gandhi is trying to send, that would serve the purpose, because that's clearly, given the health issues that Mr. Kharge has after his recent surgery, I see him coming here and taking charge, is what we gather from some of the MLAs also.
All right. Thanks very much, Vijay Grover and Satya Prakash. I really appreciate you all joining us. Ashok's connection is lost, so we couldn't take him on this. But be sure that we at News9 are going to be tracking very closely and following up on the CM tussle in Karnataka.